So the question is, what are adverbs? Do you recall? In class 4, the definition is adverbs describe an action. They tell you something more about a verb. So in a way, they means adverbs. Adverbs add something to a verb. Just like adjectives describe a noun, similarly adverbs tell you something about verbs. Now in class 5th children, this definition is going to extend a little bit more. So let's read. An adverb tells us more about a verb. Just the same, it tells us more about the verb. And also an adjective or an adverb itself. Yes. So half the definition you already know. Let's see the whole definition now. I will explain all these as the video proceeds. But first, let's see the types of
adverbs.
First is adverb of manner. Second is an adverb of time. Third, an adverb of place. And fourth, an adverb of frequency. So there are 4 kinds of, is it? Yes, because you have learned that in class 4.
But in 5th, there's another kind.
And what is that? It is called an adverb of degree. So how many types of adverbs are there, children? 5. Let's start with the first type of adverb, which is adverb of manner. Now what is adverb of manner, children? It shows how something is done. Something means how an action or the verb is done. In which way? Here let's see the examples. The first one is our teacher explained tenses clearly. Now here the verb is explained. And how the teacher has explained you the topic tenses? She has explained them clearly to you. So how the action is being done? It is done in this way, clearly. Okay? So this word is the adverb. Let's see the second one. Tia speaks softly. Identify the verb here. It is speaks. Now how does Tia speak? She speaks softly. So this word here is an adverb because it is telling the way Tia speaks. Right? So that's over. Let's begin with the second type of adverb.
So the second type of adverb is time, and it shows when something is done, when an action happens. Look at the example. First is Mia will come tomorrow. Now when will Mia come? She will come tomorrow. So here tomorrow describes the verb come. So tomorrow is the adverb of time. Look at the second example, children. I reached late to the school. Here the verb is and since the time adverb tells you when the action happened, so when did I reach? I reached late.
The third type is adverb of place, and as the word suggests, what does it tell you? It tells you where an action happens, where the action is being performed or will happen. So the examples, in winters we stay inside. The action word, the verb here is stay. And where do you stay? In winters, where do you stay? Mostly we sit inside our houses. So here inside is adverb of the action stay. Second is a few men are digging the ground there. You already see the verbs here underlined. It is are digging. And where are the men digging? Where are the men digging? Is it the ground? No, ground is a noun. So where are they digging the ground? It is there. So here they is the adverb of verbs are digging. Okay? Adverb of frequency, the definition tells you that it talks about an action or a verb which takes place or which happens quite a few times. Okay? So the definition will be an adverb of frequency shows how many times how many times, or we also call often, how often an action happens or an action is being done. Okay, and the examples. First, we brush our teeth twice. So how many times do you brush your teeth? Once in the morning and then once again in the evening, night. So how many times are you brushing? 2 times. And the word for 2 times is twice. Look at the verb here. What is the verb? It is brush. So how many times do you brush your teeth? We brush our teeth twice. This is the adverb of the verb brush. Second sentence, children submit their work regularly. Now here the verb is submit. And how often do you submit your work? Your English work, EVS work and other subjects work regularly. Regularly is the adverb of the verb submit. Understood? So these are the 4 types. It's like a revision because you have done all the 4 types in class 4. Now let's move on to the 5th type, which is new to you. It is called the adverb of degree. It shows that how much or to what extent, to what degree an action is being performed or an action happens. Okay. Let's understand this with some examples. It is we understood the lesson completely. Now the verb here is understood and the adverb which describes this verb is completely. Okay, completely can also be replaced by words like fully, full, wholly, whole. Alright, so that is the example here, and I would like to now bring your attention to the next part of the definition first. Okay, so the definition was now in this sentence, children, we joined the class late. We don't have an adverb of degree yet, but still let's understand this first. So we joined the class late. Verb is joined. And when did you join? You came or you joined the class late. So here late is an adverb of the verb joined and it is an adverb of time. Okay, good. If you could recall that, very good. Now how will we add an adverb of degree here? If I ask you, okay, you joined the class late, but how late? Then you have to specify how much. You were late, but how much? So you are going to say, we joined the class very late. Now very becomes the adverb of the adverb late. Okay, late describes the verb joined, but very describes the adverb late. Okay, so that is how the second part of definition has also come into use. Now look at this sentence, children. The jug is almost empty. What is the verb here? Is. Okay, this is a verb of being. Alright, so the jug is almost empty. Okay, empty is an adjective. But when I was saying that the jug is empty, the word almost, this shows that it is not empty but nearly, near to being empty. The jug is almost empty. So empty is adjective and the adverb of degree here is almost. This is the adverb of degree. And what does it describe? Is it describing the verb? No, it is describing the adjective. Alright, and that all brings us to the end of this video and this topic. I hope you all have understood. Make sure you revise it, children, and do your homework. Thank you and have a very good day.